got caught into it, so that's why. I know you probably like, my fault. So, make sure it's Miss Uncut. Make sure you join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut MMCC. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe my videos. Make sure you catch up on the latest videos. Yeah, next says, yeah, reason why I don't listen to hip hop nowadays due to all that sex stuff. That's the turn off. That's the turn off. So I'm cool, so it's fine. Nah, but for me, that's the turn off. It's like going on a date. You know what I'm saying? That's how I treat my music. I treat my music like I'm on a date too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like in certain instances, you know, like there's a mood for everything, right? For me, it's like, you know, I actually like certain songs, certain hip hop, just like anybody else. And I feel like that, you know, like at one point you can actually date your music. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say you can actually date your music, you could take that shit along with you. You know what I'm saying? Without a problem. You know, like, and if you could throw some fire shit on, you have somebody vibing with you at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. But the shit now, I mean, it is some type of versatility, because I'm hearing some new shit now, and it do sound pretty good. So I'm not gonna say that all of it is fucked up. I'm not gonna say all of it is bad. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to say that at all, because then that would be, yeah, I don't want to say that, okay? Because it's getting way better. But remember that point in time where it wasn't good, where you really couldn't. It's like you're listening to the same shit every single day, and you know, everybody was just stuck in the same cycle where everybody was just listening to the same shit. And then you had it, you know, like you hear the teenagers, right? The teenagers is saying, because you know, like, you know, they're gonna be opinionated just like adults and shit like that. They're learning how to use their voice. So it's that part. So it's like, and you know, the whole fucking world is like pretty much, you know, like, we're boisterous, we wanna, and I'm like, oh, that shit is fire, that's popping. So a lot of things are just trying to come through the airwaves, you know what I'm saying, like in this airtime, and I'm analyzing all of this shit. I'm observing all of this shit, but it's not really, you know, when it came into it, imagine, now mind you, like I'm older now and shit like that in age, I don't really feel like that and shit, but my age is older. So it's like, imagine, and me, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, like when you listen to certain music, you have a voice, right? So in my head, it's like, if you take an 18, 19-year-old, and remember, you're listening to the voice, I can't be attracted to that. This is the reason why, like, when it come down to certain love songs and shit like that, or they be like, yeah, no, I'm a fucking pop it. I can't listen to it because it's like conditioning your own self to be with a teenager or somebody that's 18, 19, 20. You understand what I'm saying? The way that my mind is conditioned, I can't do that. So if I'm going to listen to somebody, that's in their 20s, like, you know what I'm saying, like 22, 20, 21, 22, whatever, somebody that's young, they gotta really be spitting some type of knowledge. Then I'll listen to them. But it has anything to do with sex. I don't want to listen to no teenager that's talking about fucking sex. That shit is some weirdo. Sorry to say, that's how my mind is. That's how I put my mind. My mind is conditioned that way. Can't do that. Now, mind you, if it was like somebody that, it's somebody that I grew up with, oh my god, this shit is killing me. Oh my god, this shit is killing me right now. Let's be fair, the way teenagers rap are just going through puberty they wish they had. Exactly. Exactly. And it's hard, and it's not only puberty. It's saying we went through that part already, right? But imagine, like, mind you, I'm in my 40s, right? No shame to that shit. I'm in my 40s, but I can't see myself listening. Remember, it's a vibration too at the same time. And what teenagers don't realize, or you know what I'm saying, like, or even to say 20-year-olds they don't realize that it's a vibration. You know what I'm saying, like your frequency. Because I'm in my 40s, I can't listen, especially, you know what I'm saying, like the voice and the frequency of a teenager when it comes down to music, because that sexual thing, you understand, it brings down my frequency. Because why? Like, understand that, you know what I'm saying, like it's not only a universe thing. So point it the right way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna take everybody back right now. Although you're the only one that's responding in the comments right now, I'm gonna take it back for you right now. Back in the day when, you know, like with all the gods and everybody, they was fighting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they was fighting for each other's girls, and they was fighting for each other's man. Oh, you slept with this down the and whatever. Remember Poseidon? Remember Athena? Remember all of them? Remember all of the gods, and they was fighting and shit like that. But remember what the gods was doing? Remember when all picking, it was like easy pickings for them, because they was actually, like, some of them was really picking little girls and all that other shit. It's a frequency with certain gods and shit like that. And what people don't understand is when you grown into, like, as they say, maturity. Some people just don't mature at all, but I'm talking about like your age and shit like that, whatever, because, you know, most people say, oh, age is just a number, whatever, right? But you do know better, right? So it's like me growing up, I'm gonna use this, right? I'm growing up and shit like that, and I see, like, I was attracted to most guys. They be like, no, you're jailbait, this, that, and third. I'm not gonna be fucking attracted to you or whatever. They're gonna stay on their frequency of music, you know, sexuality, of dealing with, you know what I'm saying, like people that at least that's in their age, you know what I'm saying, like that might be like at least 10 or 15 years younger than them, or, you know what I'm saying, or whoever that's actually older than them, right? Because they know their actual boundaries. Going back to what I was saying, when you push certain gods, because, you know, like I believe in multiple gods and shit like that. When you push certain gods, and as you can see even more so now, because it's really fucked up, where people don't know their place, where people don't even fucking know their place, right? They want to have sex with kids. Prime example, right? You push that frequency, and you hear that shit, and they're like, oh, word? Like, oh, that's what y'all doing? If you notice, as, what do they say, as above, as so is below, as below, so is above, that type of thing, right? And you're sitting up there and you're pushing that, and then especially when you have motherfuckers that act like, or don't even want to recognize the they have an attraction for an actual teenager or a child. That's some different shit, and this is the reason why they actually call on certain things. Remember all of that shit that was just happening, everything that was just happening. Yo, this person's getting caught for touching this, that, and third kid, and all that. What do you think you're doing? This is the reason why that you don't, like, even when I was growing up, they never let in the music industry, they never let the teenagers make actual music. Because they didn't know what the fuck they was talking about, and they knew it was the actual frequency. They knew it was an actual frequency. They knew that you don't let, like, remember when, this is the reason why, I'm gonna tell one of the biggest secrets right here. This is the reason they didn't want Foxy Brown because she was 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, and fucking Aaliyah was like, what, 16, like 17 or some shit like that when she got in the industry, in the music industry, because the about frequencies. It's certain things that you don't do, you're not allowed to do in music. And people might say, oh no, that's an old way of thinking, but motherfucker, gods are forever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just because a human being might say, oh yeah, that shit is old, but what the fuck do you think a god is? God is gods. The gods are ancient, period. Them motherfuckers don't die. Make it make sense. It's hard for you. I don't understand when people actually listen to teenagers and be like, oh, that shit is old. Just because they say don't mean that shit ain't living. Don't mean that shit don't got no power to it. You can sit up there and any yo, next, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, any adult or any other teenager or 20-year-old want to sit up there and listen to a kid, a fucking another teenager, and yeah, no, but that don't mean just because it's old don't mean fucking power. That don't mean just because it's ancient and that shit ain't got no that shit. Motherfuckers do what witchcraft, voodoo, all types of shit all day, and they shit be magically fucking appearing and fucking up too at the same time. Like, and then not only that, like they be having all type of good shit happen to them too at once. Understand me when I say that shit. Because it's old, just because it's old and ancient, don't mean it don't have. That's just the deflect. People gotta understand, and this is what one thing about the industry. Why they didn't want the female, they didn't really want the female to come in when it came down to Foxy Brown, when it came down to Lil' Kim, when it came down to anybody that was young. Anybody that was young coming in, they knew what type of effect and they knew what that shit could come down on. They knew what, you know what I'm saying, like it could call on. That's so people like do you realize when you like, okay, when you play certain songs, right? When you play certain songs, do you realize certain things be happening around you? Realize that you be calling on shit? Play music, and then all of a sudden, like certain things be happening, and all of that. It's a frequency, y'all. It's a frequency. I bullshit you not. And if you get deep into it, like, if you, yeah, you said, oh fuck. Why do you, for so long, I'm trying to tell you, why do you think, next said, oh fuck, why, what song is out? Hold on, wait, let me stop right there. You said, oh fuck for a reason. What happened and what song is out? I feel like the something you ain't telling me. Is there a certain song that's out that's really fucking up the line? He said that took me a while to process, but damn, when you play music, do you realize there's certain things in your life that happen, you like that pertains to certain things that you play that's in your life? It's a thing. You're calling down on certain gods that know how to do certain shit. Certain people may not believe in that because of their religion. That's fine. But at the same time, if you're not working with God that's, you know what I'm saying, that know how to finesse that department, because that motherfucker is ancient and he know what the fuck he's doing. Because I promise you, like in your religion, you believe in the jinn, right? You believe in jinns and shit like that. Jinns ain't bad and all gems ain't good. It's kind of similar, even though although the jinn is not a god, but you know what I'm saying, like I know y'all look at them and shit like that. I read up on it, son, this shit is fire. But them motherfuckers, I like, when I say I can say it, and I know it's gonna sound, or maybe I don't know, because that's your religion, so you know all about it, but it might sound people on my live. when you deal, because I've dealt with an actual djinn in human form. in human form. You hear what I said? In human form. And I thought I would never. Bruh, genies are just jinns in disguise. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. I've dealt with like maybe one or two. Dealing with warlocks too at the same time, because jinns and warlocks are not the same shit. When you like, I didn't really realize that shit because I used to think all shit was just movie. No, it's movie. No. Motherfuckers be harrying out this motherfucker. They be Harry Pottering. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's the type of time y'all on. Like, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. Listen, it's a universe. I understand. Like, you know, like if you don't know anything about the universe, you don't know anything about, you know what I'm saying, like magic and listen, this is, I don't know if this is the perfect time to learn. I don't think so. But this shit is wild. Shit is wow. I fought with lions, tigers in human form. Yeah, this shit is wild as fuck. Listen, welcome to the fucking jungle. Listen, I got the answer. I feel like I got the answer, or maybe it's not a solution. Matter of fact, it might be the solution. But you know that age-old saying, excuse me, you know that age-old saying, well, they say there's no church in the wild, and may not be no church in the wild, but you got motherfucking spirit and you got magic. You may not got, because you don't need, what you need church for when you got spiritual, and you got magic. You don't need none of that shit in the wild. You don't need no church in the wild. What the fuck you need a building for? That shit come from that shit, you gonna survive. You know that shit come from the heart. You want to use something. You listen. That's for you gonna try sexuality on a top-notch level. Shit is wow. He said that shit come from great magic if you want to survive all that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Motherfuckers is crazy for real. That shit is top notch shit. That shit is bugged the fuck out. I'm like, can y'all please stop making these motherfucking, these motherfucking gators, raccoons, and what the fuck? Fucking dinosaurs, all this other shit. Like in science fucking science experiments and shit. This shit is wild as hell. Listen, motherfuckers is like, you ain't tired. I can't be afraid if I'm running for someone. Running from fucking Harry Potters and what's that lady? What's that lady with the magic umbrella? And she from Britain. Oh, poopsie lady, the poopsie. What the fuck? I forgot. The lady with the umbrella. Mary Poppins. I said poopsie. Who was it, poopsie? What the fuck was I saying? He said, yo, everything to a reason. for a reason. You can't close one eye for this kind of stuff. Yo, you really can't. It said Mary Poppins. I thought I said, put the poop. Yo, it's too early in the morning for this shit. I'm about to go with the goblins. I'm about to go meet some goblins now and shit like that. Some fucking trolls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the trolls. Yo, I heard all you had to do is for the thing bad and they'll go away. They got a trick for everything. That shit is wild. Like, yo, we gonna get you in some Mary Poppins shit. What's with the poop seed? Mary Poppins. Fuck, man. That shit is crazy as hell. This shit is wild. They got goon. No. They shit ain't new. They got goblins. They still got cave. Yo, they revamped the caveman. How you revamp the caveman in 2020? This shit is bugged the fuck out. Do you realize, do anybody realize that you can't do nothing with a man? They revamped the cave. It's in teenage settings. Like, make it make sense, yo. I can't do this. It said, just don't forget to bring spinach to Popeye. Them the fuck back if they do shit. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Oh yeah, I got my own personal Popeye with the kangaroos too out this motherfucker. Kangaroos. Yo, listen. These motherfucking kangaroos. Like, these kangaroos too at the same time. I'm trying to get these kangaroos off my goddamn neck. Fucking Tux. I'd rather deal with the tuxes. Listen, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. These things exist. I don't think they realize this shit exists. For real, because there's a real life, yo, there's a real life Popeye. I want to bring some spinach for Popeye though. Yo, he like the dry, he like the wet kind. No, I'm serious. No bullshit, no funny shit. Nah, I fuck with the real Popeye. I like the real Popeye, yo. Real, no funny shit. I like the real Popeye. I heard he cool as fuck. But them fucking kangaroos. But them kangaroos? Nah, man. Them kangaroos are doing way too much. I'd rather deal with the tuxes. The tuxedos, I'd rather deal with the tuxedos than the fucking kangaroos. The kangaroos don't know what the fuck. I can't be dealing with they bullshit. They like abuse. They like getting their ass. I'm strong. Motherfuckers be brolic and shit. Like, the fuck? Motherfuckers be willing to fucking try their ass for no reason. The fuck out of here. I don't need that in my life. Like, now I understand when they be talking about animals and shit like that. Like, nah, like, the world is full of animals and it's so real. They still be learning how to box for real. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yo, is that what happened? That what happened to Jason? And was it really a kangaroo that drowned his ass? I heard kangaroos take your ass water and drown your ass. A video of that shit, like the kangaroo grabbed the dog. You know it's a real life Jason, right? No bullshit. It's some bullshit. I didn't know all the characters. Listen, all the characters that they mentioned. Like, the fuck. I need some time. Shit. I need a vacation. Can you fucking imagine it? Yo, it's some bullshit for real. Crazy. Yo. If y'all thought, listen, if anybody ever thought that none of these characters are real, it was on some shit is real. This motherfucker is crazy. It's real. I'm just thinking that people just, making up shit in their head. Even Wendigos. You heard of a Wendigo, right? Even Wendigos. I didn't realize how true it was. How real it was. I didn't know. Yeah, like those are real things too. In Native American culture, and like it's all about, for them it's all about greed. Like you supposed to, like I heard that you go in some type of forest and they attach to you and shit, and they start there's some shit in the forest, but they say you go in some type of forest or whatever and you don't come out the same. Yeah, they real. And know all those things is real. I was like, nah, like that's some dope. Like I always trying to figure out how they make these characters, but that people actually live through to see it for themselves. I didn't know that it was a thing. I was just like, oh shit. And then people were just like, no, it's a thing. I'm like, you gotta go through some shit, man. Because take on these characteristics, and it's not them taking it on, it's just, like they got things attached. And I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect, because I like turning when somebody fuck with me. I think TFIL did a video on trying to catch one, if I'm not wrong. I don't know. I think I forgot this shit go all the way the fuck down. Make sure you join me on YouTube. I'm Miss Uncut. Join me on YouTube at MMCC.